Hey everybody, it's Camo Dave. A couple of days ago I put up a video and I was asking for you guys to send me some questions, okay, about me, YouTube, other cool stuff. Right, Camo Dave Unscripted is what it was called. And now I'm here to answer the questions. So my Doxinator Craig, who does not want to be seen on camera, is sitting across the table from me and he will read off some of the questions and I will answer them. Got it?
Good evening, everyone. This is the Doxinator here. Just to let you know, I oiled Dave up a little bit with his favorite libations so that he will answer honestly.
Okay, let's go. Question number one.
First one. Hey, Dave. What is the best job you've ever had? That's from Kathy.
Wow. The best job I've ever had, to be honest with you, is this one right here, this YouTube critical thing. I just love it. I mean, I've been doing it for 2.5 years now, and I love every minute of it. I was a newspaper reporter when I first got out of college. I've done trade reporting for the radio TV business. That was a lot of fun. I have to say, all the jobs I've had, I've enjoyed, but I have to say, this is probably one of the best. Yeah. Okay.
Good.
All
Destination
right.
Storm writes, Dave, have you ever been to Disneyland or Disney World? If so, how long ago?
No, never been to either one. My parents took the family down to Florida several times as a kid. We went down to the Everglades and to Fort Lauderdale and Miami and the Space Coast and all that, but we never did Disney. My dad always said we want to go someplace real, not some kind of corporate creation. So we never did. He liked beaches, big on beaches.
Boondock Charlie writes, who is your favorite nomad to watch?
My favorite nomad, I'd have to say, all in all, if you look at me, if you watch my channel from 2.5 years ago when I first started it, it was Nomadic Fanatic. I'd have to say, all in all, Nomadic Fanatic. He's had his ups, his downs, his ins and outs, his overs and unders, but he's one of the few people that I have watched for 2.5 years, and I still enjoy watching him.
Dave, the Stuff writes, what would you like most about yourself? Or what do you like most about yourself? And what one thing would you like to change?
What I like most about myself, I guess, is I don't take myself too seriously. I think I just kind of roll with the punches and enjoy things, and I don't usually hold grudges. I'm not saying I never do, but I just kind of am. I'm a very anxious person. I'm very kind of weird, but generally speaking, as far as life goes, I'm just let it all roll. What was the second part of the question?
What one thing would you like to change about yourself?
Yeah, I like to be taller. Yeah, I'm only like 5'6".
Later Gator, tongue-in-cheek, writes, what is your secret to effective e-begging?
Being able to look people in the eyes and directly connect with them. It's like the TV preacher. You just have to look people right in the eyes. It's that whole thing. We know certain YouTubers who don't like to make eye contact. They're always looking all over the place. No, if you're going to be a good e-beggar, you got to be able to look right into the camera and say, yeah, and be, just directly, that it's the eye contact. That's probably the most important thing in e-begging.
Cindy 4 writes, you said you were a journalist. How long ago and where? And did you enjoy it? And why did you leave that business?
Yeah, I was technically a journalist, although I do not like that term. It's kind of pompous, and a lot of people that run with it are arrogant. Yeah, I worked for a bunch of local newspapers here in Northern Virginia called Arundel. It was Arundel Enterprises. They ran a bunch of local papers in Northern Virginia, and I worked there I graduated college, worked at a record shop for a little while. Then I worked there 1981 to 84. And then I worked for some trade publications and some other things. I also did some freelancing for Associated Press. Basically, the one reason I left doing that was because the pay stunk. I'm not saying I make a lot more money now, but reporters at small local papers make virtually nothing. It's pathetic.
I'm advising you now, writes, how many hours a day do you spend watching YouTube? Before you answer, despite the rumors, folks, I've witnessed it this week, he does watch a lot.
Yeah.
Does he remember all the sequences? No. But that's what makes Dave Dave. But how many hours a day would you...
It's hard to say because I'm on and off of watching YouTube all day. You know, I watch at least 45 minutes to an hour when I first get up. I look at all the different people that have posted overnight. And throughout the day, I mean, I'm just, you know, in middle of the afternoon, early evening, late at night, I watch quite a lot into the evening. I don't really like television much, so I'm doing that. I'd say if a day is 24 hours long, I'm probably altogether watching, you know, 4-ish hours of videos, more or less, probably in a day. That's, you know, a good chunk of your waking hours. Okay. Next question, please.
NH Libra, a regular commenter. As the market becomes more and more saturated regarding RVers and van dwellers, resulting in tiresome and repetitive content, which you've discussed many times, do you see yourself getting away from critiquing these channels and transitioning towards something else?
Yeah, well, it all depends on whether I get interested in something else or not, you know. Yeah, there's always a few RVers, nomads, who have a lot of drama in their channels. It's always somebody's got drama going somewhere. They're fighting with somebody. They're e-begging. They're having a lot of problems with their vehicle. There's always somebody out there. That never changes. But yeah, within certain YouTubers, specific YouTubers, yeah, they get into boring periods. They do touristy things. They don't have much to go on. I mean, people that are kind of at the low end right now, I'd say, are people like Living Free Mikey. I mean, his videos are just, you know, he doesn't really go anywhere special. He doesn't do anything special. You know, there's not much going on there. Then you got people like Hobotech, who's dealing with a very tough problem of getting a new transmission and all the crazy crap going on there. You've got the tribe all meeting up there at the van build. So yeah, you know, there's always drama. And right now, there's enough drama to support what I'm talking about. And as long as that continues, I'm going to continue watching the Nomads.
Graham Marias asks, have you ever appeared on YouTube without the hat? We hope you're watching.
Yes, now!
If you had a dog of your own and could choose the breed, and you were living in a van, what breed would you choose and why?
I really like Tank the Pit Bull. I think he's a great dog. He's strong, he's nice, he's friendly. He would scare away potential burglars and people that were doing nasty things. I think pit bulls are great. You know, they're very friendly dogs if they're raised that way, but they're also kind of scary and they're good watchdogs. So I would definitely go with a pit bull.
Stephanie Anderson writes, if you could spend a month in a really nice built ProMaster van and money wasn't an object, where would you go? Pick one destination only and explain why.
Well, I guess it depends on whether it was summer or winter. If it was summer, I would probably want to go to Arcadia National Park. Arcadia, what is it called? The one, oh no, the one, oh, you know, that one, well, yeah, damn. I got two now. I'd go to either Acadia in Maine or Glacier National Park in Montana. Okay, two. For winter, those would both be kind of cold. I don't know. I think I would like to go down the Florida Keys or something like that. I think that would be cool. I mean, I would like to go to RTR sometime and just hang out with everybody there.
Okay, Dave. The sticker sponsor of Boyd, Time Chaser, wants to know, Dave, which one of the village people did you want to be?
Was there a soldier?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd probably be the soldier. Yeah, camo pants? What do you think, huh?
Dave, Rod Sturgis, one of your big fanboys, wants to know if you were bullied as a kid.
No, I never was. I was always kind of a smart ass kid, you know. I kind of held my own, and you know, when the big bullies came along, I just kind of argued with them, and you know, I didn't let them bother me. Really, I didn't really have that problem at all.
What got you started doing this and why? And when did you and Craig start working together? I do very little, by the way, just to clear it up. I know it's your channel, but you both seem to have a blast bouncing stuff around. Kind of reminds me of friends talking music, bands, and history when you're younger.
Well, I got on YouTube in 2011, but I was just doing media videos for my website. Wasn't until about 2014 or 15 I finally quit the cable. I got tired of paying close to $200 a month for cable TV, and I just found myself gravitating to watching stuff online, mostly on YouTube. And I liked two kinds of channels originally, three kinds of channels actually. I liked hiking channels, I liked the exploration channels, particularly abandoned stuff, and I liked the nomads, the RVers, the travelers. And so I just kind of watched those. And then it was about 2016, early 2016, then I thought, well, you know, I'm not getting a lot of traction with my media videos, so why don't I try talking about some of the YouTubers? You know, they have, you know, national followings, and some of them have a lot of subscribers. I did that for a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, and then all of a sudden I see Craig there posting, you know, questions, and he was one of the first people that started following me, and we started. It was like almost every day we were in communications.
I write funny shit.
Yeah. Right. He writes funny shit. What would you say?
I wrote funny shit. That's how it got your attention.
Oh yeah. But anyway, you know, that just came up, and we talk almost every day ever since then. It's kind of interesting. He's a good friend.
Dave, I'm going to give you a break and answer this question. Rod Sturgis wants to know, when you die, what would you want to say in the obituary? The answer, I knew Rod Sturgis.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I really don't know. I probably that's a really good question. I don't know. I think it's what you do in life that's important, and what after death, I don't know. You know what?
You like making people laugh.
I like making people laugh. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll take that. He liked making people laugh.
Steely Dan, great group.
Yeah.
Where did you live in 1969, the year of Woodstock?
I was living in suburban Philadelphia near, where was it? Woodbury, New Jersey, West Deptford Township. I have to say, the funnest 4 years of my life, for 1968, I was 10 years old, to 1971 or 2 when I was about 14. Where that was the last couple years we lived in New Jersey. The space shots, the moon landing, 2001, the Beatles, a whole bunch of cool music. My friends and I were building models and breathing in model glue. We were just crazy. I actually had a friend whose father had an RV, and we went out camping a couple times in the Jersey Pine Barrens. I had a wonderful time those 4 years. That was where, I wish kids today would have as much fun as I did those 4 years.
A regular subscriber wants to know, who is the most famous person you've ever met?
The most famous person I've ever met? Buzz Aldrin, second man to walk on the moon. When I was at college, I had summer jobs back in my hometown of Reston, Virginia, driving the van from the Reston Sheraton to Dulles Airport, picking up important people. And many of them were appearing at Wolf Trap, which is a big performing arts venue there in Northern Virginia. And I picked up Buzz Aldrin. And I immediately recognized him, and he did not look like he wanted to talk. And I drove him out to the hotel, and he checked in, and I carried his bags, and he tipped me, and he signed an autograph for me, just in pencil, Buzz Aldrin. But I was very glad. I was probably the most famous person. I also ran into Patrick Stewart once. I was tying my shoe down at DuPont Circle, and I stood up there in Washington, D.C., and there was Patrick Stewart, Captain Picard.
Our medical friend from Frisco, Aloha MD, writes, Dave, do you still own that lake you purchased a while ago?
Yes, Lake Crotchy. Oh, yes. Yes, Crotchy and I have big plans for it. One of these days we're going to have we still haven't done it, the troll meetup. Yeah, we're still going to do that troll meetup someday, and we're thinking about, it's either going to be Dollywood or Lake Crotchy, but yeah, oh, yeah.
FBK writes, What's life look like for Camo Dave after YouTube?
I have no idea. I don't know. You know, right now, I'm kind of living free. I've got a car and a storage locker, and I'm doing okay, and I'm enjoying YouTube, and I really don't know. I really haven't given it much thought. I don't know. It would be a lot less fun without YouTube, to be honest with you.
Dave Early Grace writes, how does it feel to be in so many people's head all the time?
I love it. I'm in your head all the time. I don't know. You know, I don't have a lot of subs. When you look at some of these YouTubers, they got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I'm barely pushing, 6,000 maybe. We'll hit 6,000 sometime this month or in December, whatever. But, you know, that's not a lot of subs when you look at it. But I just like the influence that I've had. You know, I mean, as a critic, I get a lot more than that many people kind of paying attention to me. And it's just kind of fun to know that they're thinking about me. I like it. I love it. I love it. I crave it.
Dave J. Edmond asks, do you think you'll ever resume your live news and views with Hughes segment that you were doing for a while?
Yeah, I think I would love to do that. I put that on my other channel. The problem was, and it's very true, you can do too many live streams and it just kind of dilutes things. I was doing, when I was doing that, I was doing, oh my goodness, like 2 or 3 or 4 live streams a week. Right now, I'm already up to doing 2 and 3 videos a day, and then to do multiple live streams a week. It's just too much. I do like it. Maybe someday I'll work it into something, but and I do, because I love talking about politics and news and stuff like that. But I just get to the opinion that it's just there's too many live streams going on right now, and wisely cutting back to 1 a week. One regularly scheduled live stream every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Saturday, I think, is about the best move right now.
Dave, a name very familiar to both of us, Billy Down Under. You were a hit at the Irish bar, Dave. Maybe some new Oz subs coming your way. Who is this dude, they kept saying? Billy was watching you at the bar. And do you think you will ever get an RV or a van and be on the road and do your own channel, even if it's just for the summer, part-time RVing of any kind?
I really have no plans to do that, to be honest with you. I love what the RVers are doing, but I honestly don't think I have it in me to do that. I'm a very high anxiety person, and just getting in my little Atom car and driving down here from DC to Rock Hill, South Carolina is a very anxious thing for me. I really, really admire people, all these nomads that just can go and travel the country and spend weeks and weeks and months doing that. I don't know. I need some sort of a home base. I feel a little, crazy if I don't have that. I wish I could change that in me. I would love to be able to just say, like tomorrow when I'm driving home, instead of going straight back to DC the fastest way possible, maybe I should meander through West Virginia and see some things and stay in some little towns over there, and then maybe head down to Kentucky and visit Kentucky Ranger, and then, get back to DC in a month or so. I wish I was that kind of person. I really do. And that's probably why I like watching so many nomads, because they do things that I really don't think I could do. Okay, I'm going to read this one here. It's from... It says, hi, Camo Dave. Could you please say my name correctly just one time? It's pronounced Shamay Reagan. The J is silent. And yeah, okay, yeah, it looks like it's Samaj Reagan. Yeah, okay, so I did say your name right. Shamay Reagan, okay?
Thanks. Dave, Wandering Biker, we've mentioned him a few times. I know he's from Wilmington, North Carolina. He says, newbie here, probably will be a boring YouTube channel. How can I start out on a positive note?
I think you just have to do it for the love of it. I see too many YouTubers, they start out that way, they start making a little bit of money, and then it all of a sudden becomes a business, and then they've got to say, okay, I'm making X number of dollars, and I want to hit this goal of money, money goal, and then I want to do so many videos, and now I've got to do a video every day or every other day or whatever, and I've got to do what everybody else is doing, and following some pattern. I have to get a dog, I have to get a cute kid in the video. It just gets to a point where you just get kind of overwhelmed with it. I think the one key to doing a good channel, even if you're just starting out and only have a few subs, is just do it for the love of it. Do it because you love doing it. And once that love goes away for whatever reason, you're doing it for some other reason, then your channel's kind of, I don't know, people they're very successful, but, you need to keep the love in it. And if you lose the love, man, you's in trouble. All right, I got to say, that's really cool. Thank you so much for all those wonderful questions. Thank you to my Doxinator. I'm finishing up my last night here in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and we'll be heading back to D.C. It was great visiting with him for the first time ever. Yeah, we've known each other for 2.5 years, and I'm finally met him. So it was a great, fun week. All right, folks, thank you so much for the questions. I appreciate it.
Good night, all. It was fun.
Oh yeah. Should I show him? No. He'll kill me.
I'm a thumbnail picker.
He's a thumbnail picker. All right, folks. Blog under.